When I'm back at home in Malaga, Spain, one of my favorite things to ride is trails. We have a couple of good set of trails that my friends and me build. They're really fun. We have really fun lines, but it's really hard to maintain it because it doesn't rain that much. It's why at least once a year I try to make this trip with my friends to ride some of the best trails in the world.
The trails we ride at are really unique. Being down there, building on them for so long, we've been able to build a lot of jumps, a lot of different size jumps, height, length. So every jump's different. We've have some sections down there with 10 jumps, 20 jumps, some sections even up to 30 jumps in a row.
There's so many lines in these trails. Like sometimes you start in one line and you end in a completely different one.
In the fall time, a lot of visitors come through because it's not such a heated time of the year with the humidity. Trails open up a little bit more so you can kind of watch everybody ride, and that gets a lot of people here in the fall time.
The first couple of days, what you do, you just get used to the trails because it's really hard to figure out your lines and it's hard to see where you're going. That's why it's really good to follow some local guide first, to kind of show you the lines and the speed and how you pump stuff. I took a couple of slams trying to figure out the jumps, but Sergio actually had a really bad one.
First day we really started getting going, Sergio had a horrific fall, and that really set us all back.
It was really hard because he was in a lot of pain, but after a while I took it to the hospital and he was fine.
And shortly after that, it started raining, and then kept raining.
After the heavy rain, we went to help the locals fixing all the damage that the water did. As you can see, to ride the trails, it takes a lot of work. It's just not like you just show up and ride. It's where they take all the dirt off. Wonder if I looked like a tourist. Well, this is a small sample for how good these guys work here. They even make draining for the water. When they have a lot of rain, they put like tubes on it so the water goes in all the directions and doesn't get stuck and make big puddles. It's amazing.
When you blast a set, you hit a point in mid-air where you get weightless. And you almost feel like a pause button was hit. And it's at that moment, it only lasts a brief second, but that's one of the most amazing feelings right there.
My favorite part is probably just the effortless flow. Like, it's not jolty at all. It's something I could see myself doing in my 40s because it's not hard on my body, and you just float. It's the flow. There's nothing jerky about it, and that's definitely my favorite thing about trail riding. It's unexplainable. And this was a crazy experience coming out and riding Jay's trails. Just when I first walked out there, I was dumbfounded and confused because there's so many jumps.
After all these many years of digging and building jumps, many trail riders from all around the world wants to come here and ride. And sometimes I make sessions really fun and interesting because it can be like 20 people riding in a train down the line. It's a rad feeling. Well, thanks Jay and all the locals to let us ride these amazing trails. But now I have to fly back at home. But you stick around because after the break, I'm gonna show you around my town and some of the spots where I grew up riding.